Okay, so today I'm going to be installing 72-pound valve springs and the titanium keepers. Now, lucky for me, I have a cylinder head right here to do it on. I don't have to worry about any of the other stuff. This is going to be going on the car. It's nice and fresh, brand new. So I'm going to be putting that on along with this. This is exciting. I'm glad I was able to get this. It was really took a while for it to come in. The brand new camshaft upgrade from ZZ Performance. So today I'll be installing all that. I'm going to show you how to install one of the springs, and because of the tedious nature of the way I have to do it, I have a tool that does it. It's just not as convenient as one of those nice fancy shop ones that just depress the spring and just pop it right out and remove the retaining clips. But I will attempt to show you here on how to do one, and then I will then go into the sections of the video on the way I remove cylinder heads. I also have studs, so I don't have to buy head bolts ever again. Head studs. These are going to be non-torque to yield. They're just torqued to 60 foot-pounds in 3 passes, which is kind of nice. And obviously, new head gasket. But this is going to be exciting. We'll go over the details on the camshaft and the details on the installation of all that later. But right now, I'm going to do one of the valves, and then we'll come back. I'll come back with another section of the video. Since I don't do editing, I'll just upload a series on the cylinder head upgrades. I actually already have 72-pound valve springs installed in the current cylinder head. Because of mechanical problems in 2020, 2019? I can't even remember at this point. I think it was 2020. I've been having issues with cylinder number 1, and I'm just going to go ahead and freshen up the cylinder head. I should have done it anyway. Should have actually got a whole assembly, but no, we're not going to go into that. That's a whole nother topic. I'm also going to be showing you how to install piston rings, because I'm re-ringing as well, because I didn't wear the rings in properly, and my oil consumption has gone from a little to a lot, and it's because of the rings. I personally think that the oil is just slipping by in one of the cylinders. I think the way I clocked them, they lined up, and then the oil just slips right on through. Or there's just a lot of blow by causing the oil to go out the PVC system. Either way, it's going out. It's not staying in. So I didn't notice a major loss in performance on the oil consumption. Thank goodness. But I'm gonna show you this. Let me reposition the camera, and then we'll do the other sections one by one. Put the camera down low, and I guess I'll have to turn it around, and I can't see the screen, and I think you guys can see it. You'll let me know in the comments if you can't see it. I'm going to start out. One keeper. or one retainer rather, one spring, okay, we'll set that there, and I'll show you the tedious tool that I use to do this. And it comes with these doohickeys here. So let me just assemble this real quick. And you can see why I say it's real tedious. I'm not going to record the whole process of me changing all 16 of the valve springs and keepers. God, I oiled this thing too much. Look at all the oil I got on myself. I oiled it up so it's smoother, but I put too much on, I guess. I'm going to put one here, one there, and this will be the side that I use on the spring side. And you just bring it around in, tighten up the back side, the bottom side, whatever side you want to call it, the valve face. Not all the way, don't tighten it all the way. Bring this on in. And where's the darn... Well, this will have to stand in as my... There's supposed to be a... Since this is brand new, it should come apart real easily. You're probably going to want a little screwdriver so you can get those little buggers out of there. And you should have a package of extras because you're going to drop them. Actually, I got to find my magnet. They're slightly magnetic on their own, actually. You take these little teeny tiny things out. The keepers. Then bring this on out. Take your valve spring and your valve retainer out. Put the other one back in. Put these back on in there. And put your thing back on there. Compress the spring. Now this is actually the really hard part. Putting these little guys back in there. I need a magnet. Got one with a magnet on it. Alright. Try this again. Doesn't hurt to use 2 screwdrivers. Oh man. Yeah, this. If you do this on a used cylinder head, the keeper will be way more magnetic. At least it was on mine, on the previous one I did. It seemed to want to stick right to the valve. This one doesn't want to stick to the valve. I was able to just slide them back in there and they just clinged right to the valve. I might want to. I need a. Oh no, I need a piece of something. Lay this cylinder head down on the bench slightly. I don't want to lay it on the bench. I got these bubble wrap shipping things. Now, let's see if I can't get that darn keeper back in there. Alright, I'm kind of perplexed here. I didn't have this much trouble on my other cylinder head. Alright, that's 1/2 of the retaining set. That was painful. This is going to take all night. Holy cow. Alright, I have 15 more to go. Okay, so that is how you do one with my tool. And for some reason the last time I did this, the keepers, they wanted to just cling right to the valve stem. Like when it was in there, the valve stem, and this is from a different head, so the valve stem, the keeper just wanted to stick right to it. Like this one wants to stick right to it, but this brand new one, I don't want to stick to it. Like I'd bring the keeper down in there on the last one, it would right onto the thing, and I might have just got lucky 16 times. You know, I have no idea. Obviously these are going to fight me. I'm not going to do a whole video on changing all of them. You saw how to do one, if there was hopefully enough clarity in that. I know there's better tools to compress the springs. This is just the one that I happen to have bought to do this job the last time I did it. It works. It's a little tedious, and I'm missing the little bar that went into there. I'm using just anything that'll fit in there. It's a screwdriver. But as you can see, that's how you do the retainers. This is off the car procedure. I heard there's an on the car procedure. I don't know it, and I'm guessing it's probably a little bit more tedious with those little retaining keepers. Well, not the retainers. The retainers are these, but the little keepers, those little teeny things, probably a little more tedious with those. Because if you drop one of those and you're working on the car, you got a problem, because you got to find that so it doesn't end up ruining the engine. So we're going to stop right there with this one, and I am going to go ahead and finish these. And hopefully I post this video tonight and continue making them as I continue working on this. But I'll probably post these at a later time so I can keep working and get all the parts of this project wrapped up tonight. Although it's not looking like I'm going to finish tonight. I wanted to, but I don't think I'm going to finish tonight. Setting up for this video took almost half an hour. Sort of, and doing this one thing, demonstrating it, took 20 minutes, as the video is 20 minutes long, to do one valve, and like I said, there's 15 to go. So fairly excited. Hopefully this resolves my other issues when I put this on, and go ahead and hit up the comments with any comments, suggestions, like, share the video, subscribe, all that good stuff if you're so inclined to do so, and see me in the next video.